They call me Broadway, and it's an thing, of course. You're now rocking with they call me Broadway, and it's an thing, of course. You're now rocking with the Bar Critic Show on Non-Fiction Radio. Gotta love it. Yeah. You now rocking with the best. You know it's way better than the rest. Repeat that and say it with your chest. Broadway, you know I got the crazy flow, and I brought the bars to the Bar Critic Show on Non-Fiction Radio. You gotta love it. How we going straight to the top, nothing above it. I'm a monster, so of course shout out the monster. Every track I hop on, yeah, I go bonkers. My flow, the Superman of the game, so I can't forget G and Lois Lane. If you ain't trying to ride with us, stay in your lane and catch me in the hood like I play in the rain. But scratch that, let's get back to the script. Every Saturday, tune in from 4 to 6. And let me say it again, just so you know, you now rocking with the Bar Critic Show. What's up? Now rocking with
you already know what it is. It's your boy Monster, that's Slick Talk Boss. You are now tuned into the only show that matters, the Bar Critic Show. You know what I mean? Yeah, I want everybody to take time out with me, take a deep breath, cause I got the boy in the building, man. The top. Yeah, my bad. I got the one and only Saint Chris in the building, man.
Monster, what up, y'all? What's good with you? How you, bro?
Pause that for me. Pause the music for me. Good looking. Yeah, I'm trying to be like you, man, for many different reasons, and we gonna get into that. You heard?
What you talking, man?
But yo, you my man. That's what I'm talking about. Now listen.
What's good, bro?
I invited you on the show for several different reasons.
Yep.
Right. First of all, I want to say because you're cool as fuck. You're super duper cool. You the man, and you a boss.
Appreciate that, man.
Another reason is because you're very talented. I respect your opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I think I talk too much, and you're probably right. But other than that, we good.
My God.
Know what I mean? And, you know what I mean? I want to definitely give you a platform to get even more recognized than you're already doing on your own regardless.
Appreciate that, man.
All right?
Thanks for having me.
No, it ain't nothing.
Easy.
So, look, this is what we're going to do. We're going to start off slow because this is the only show that matters, the Bar Critic Show. And what we do is analyze these bars, you know what I mean, from these, battle rappers, I guess, or battle rap artists, I like to say. And I want to get right into that. Yeah?
What's up? What we talking about first, y'all?
Like, one of the battles that, I don't know, I guess other people have probably talked about it, but we didn't get a chance to talk. I definitely didn't do it here.
Yeah.
And that's that Charlie Clips and Hollow the Don, which to me is very controversial.
Yep.
A lot of steam behind it. You got Charlie with the I'm the best battle rapper title on the line, so to speak. And then you got Hollow the Don, to show like he top ranking getting battles with Joe Buttons and stuff like that for a reason. You know what I mean? Type thing going on.
Right.
But I don't know. Everybody I've spoken with has mixed feelings, man. I hear a lot of people say 2-1 on both sides.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I want to start off with your side real quick.
Before we get into that debate, I want to define. You said Charlie, he had the best battle rap title on the line.
Right.
Quote unquote.
Quote unquote.
Before we get into the battle, I just want to understand what makes a person or the person that claims the title the best. Because if it's no losses, I don't know. Or is it being well-rounded as far as a battle rapper?
I think that's what it is.
Okay.
It's well-rounded.
Okay. All right. Well, saying that, let's go into the battle. Charlie Hollow, round one. You know, certain battles you know from rounds, but then there's certain battles that you just got an overview over.
Right.
The first round, I think Hollow had the best setup for Charlie first round in history.
Right.
Like, he told him about himself with
He
some
said
bars in
history,
there.
Y'all, that's deep.
I think the best first round because, I mean, people try to go that angle, but then I don't feel like they connect too hard. Mm-hmm. But Hollow being Hollow, you know, he got that stage presence. He know how to control the crowd. And somewhat he got bars in there, you know. So I feel like he got Charlie the first round. First round.
All right, well, hold up.
Talk to me.
Before you go to any other round, let's stay right there in the first round.
Right. Quick.
Now, you feel like you got him.
Yeah.
Based on what? Like, what is it that Charlie could have did better to make it a little closer? Or was it, you know, just preference? Or, like, you know, why is, you know...
It might be a preference thing for me, but I feel like, I mean, Charlie does what Charlie does. I feel like he was a little slow in the first round.
Okay.
He didn't kick up to the middle and third round. Shout out to that third round. But, you know, we ain't going to talk about that yet.
Right.
I feel like his first round wasn't as strong as Hollow's first round. Clearly. I feel like Hollow took the crowd. Like, it's not all about the crowd, but in certain situations, when you make that arena roar, it's a different aura in the building, and it make you like, oh, he got that round. No matter what you just said, he got that round. You feel me? It's just very distinct like that. So, second round, that's the debatable round to me.
Okay.
I feel like Charlie kicked up more, but I don't feel like Hollow elevated from that first round. I feel like he stayed on the same vibe. Not the same vibe as far as what he was stating, but like his presence. Like, you know, he being Hollow.
Right.
Yelling in your face, put some bars there, and having that presence and controlling that crowd. That's what he do.
Right.
Like I said, that's debatable to me. So I'm gonna leave that there. And the third, that's when I felt like Hollow went down. Like I said, in the first and second Hollow, it was stagnant. It was a great first round, a good second round.
All right.
Then
hold on. Before you go to the third,
what's up?
Let's pause again. Now you got to go back to Charlie, like, because I hear you. Like, what I'm hearing, like the way I'm analyzing you, is that you must think that Hollow got this first and second because that's the only person you're talking about during the first and second rounds right now. You feel what I'm saying?
Not at all.
Well, I need to understand, like, how you felt about Charlie at this point. Like, you said that, you know, he's as far as Hollow, he sounded the same. He didn't elevate. He didn't take it to the next level. He didn't take it up another notch.
Right.
He did a good round opposed to the great first round.
Yeah.
Now, but what did you feel about Charles? Like you said, Charles.
I feel like Charlie started elevating. It was like this. I know they can't see this, but they got the camera right here.
Yeah.
It went, like I said, Charlie was at his low point in the first round.
Right.
Then he started escalating through the battle. His second wasn't the best, but it was a step up from his first.
Okay.
To me, in my opinion.
I got you.
And then, like I said, he escalated the battle. I felt like Hollow, like, depleted. He was decreasing as he went. You feel me?
Well, so I want to say this too. Like, bar-wise, just straight bar-wise, going back to the first real quick, if you don't mind. Charlie wasn't on a certain level. You know what I mean? He wasn't on a certain level. Then he starts to go up the second round. But I feel like his bars probably in his first was better than his bars in his second.
That might have been that. But I felt like Hollow's presence, bars and energy took, like I said, no matter what you just said.
Right, yeah. You did say that.
It be like that.
No doubt.
Niggas could be spitting bar, like,
no doubt.
I ain't saying he swept him the first, but I'm saying as far as like his creativity and him structuring that round specifically for Charlie to hear and let him know about himself. Yeah. So I felt like that just was the determining factor and just wiped his first out.
I ain't mad at you. All right, come on, let's go.
What we was at? We was at third or the end of the second?
End of the second.
All right, well, like I said, I called that debatable, that round. It could have went either way because I felt like I said, Hollow was going up, but no. I said Hollow, it was a good round. Yeah. And Clips was moving up as far as I feel like his energy was moving up. He got a little. He was like, "All right, Hollow, you ain't about to come in and 3-0 me." You feel me? That's how I felt. Charlie vibe was. So that's the second. About the third, Okay, I'm gonna just say it clearly. Charlie took the third. It was a great round. You know, I feel like when Charlie needs to kick up, he kicks up.
Yeah, he always has a great third round too when he writes them.
When he write it.
Yeah.
When he write it.
Yeah.
Be hating when he do that shit, but
yeah, man.
Yeah, so that like I don't have a lot of views on the third because I felt like I said, Hollow, he went down the third. I mean, he probably still had the crowd, but not as much as in the beginning.
No, definitely not.
It went down from there, like, and I feel like Charlie was like, all right, let's make it a classic. You want to kick up in the beginning? I'm gonna wash you in the end.
No doubt.
So now overall record, it's 2-1 debatable. I don't want to. I could say either way, but since I'm gonna just give a winner, I felt like Clips took it 2-1.
Clips took it. Now that's crazy.
And that's from watching it a third and fourth time.
Right.
I felt like Hollow when I first seen it. You feel me? When you first see something and the way Hollow was kicking, you like, this nigga really just handed Clips his ass. Yeah. That's only when you watch the first. You gotta watch the whole thing. You feel me?
Right.
So that was my basic. That was my view on it. Then now, as I analyzed the battle, I got Charlie winning 2-1.
Hard being
debatable,
critic, right?
Yeah,
hard
yeah, yeah.
Critic. And I'm gonna say it like this, like basically most of everything you say, I'm ditto over here, man.
Okay.
I felt like in the beginning, like even though Charlie had some bars in that first round, the presence of Hollow was freaking incredible and unique. Yo, like he really did it, and I feel like certain things he was saying and the jokes and his presence, like you said, that crowd control was something else, man. And he put a whooping on him. That first round based off of consuming the room. Like, I'm duplicating what you said in my own words, man. Like, I definitely agree with you that. But I definitely wanted to just add that his bars was, I'm talking about Charlie now, his bars was definitely dope, though. Like, he said some shit in that first round. And the second round, again, we had Hollow going, not going to the next level, like you said. I'm going to use your words. And we had Charlie starting to climb. But his bars wasn't there like the first round of me.
Okay.
But like you said, the energy was coming up. Like, you know what I mean? The energy is like, yo, bump that. I'm about to get into this. You know what I mean? So, my problem is, how do I, as a critic, weigh this? Because I know definitely the energies was matching. Or if not, Charlie went up a little more.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? In the second.
Yeah.
But his bars wasn't what I think it should have been.
Yeah.
Like it should have been like the first to match that energy. Then I got the bars from the first round that was way better, but his energy didn't match at all. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to think how I weigh these two things out, in my opinion. And to be all fair, if you just want to like take energy out, because some people like, all right, but it's just about the bars, forget the rest of the stuff. They try to take out that factor that you said, like no matter what you say, if this person consumes the room, that's it. You know what I mean? And I'm a firm believer in that too. Trust me. So, I'm like, yo, it ain't fair to say if you just go all bars that Charlie lost the first one. He won the first one, and in the second one, I think he won the first one, and then he lost the second one. Okay. If it went for bars.
Right.
You know what I mean? If it just went for bars. Right. You feel me? You switch it like that. But when you I don't know, man. When you want to really get down to it and go into business, entertainment, and all these other factors, then we go back to what you said. You feel what I'm saying? You lost. This dude consumed the room. You feel what I'm saying? But I just want to make it. I don't know. I'm probably sounding confusing, but
nah.
I want to make it clear that I'm saying that Charlie lost the first one.
Okay.
The first round.
Okay.
I want to make that clear because the fact of the same reasons you said. You know what I mean? But I just want everybody to just that think like me to give the other side a chance too and see what they think about at that point. You feel me? Because the bars was better. Now the second round, I feel like Charlie lost that one too. Because, oh shoot, hit it up there. My bad. My bad, everybody. I got to make sure the camera is up and running. You know how we do up in here. But like I was saying, I wanted to say this, and when it came to the second round, I felt like he lost two. Charlie lost that one too, based on his bars not being what he was supposed to be, even though his energy went up. And now I'm contradicting myself though, because I said the energy was matters. Right. So, but that's how I feel though. I still feel like
go back to the preference thing.
Exactly, it's a preference thing. And then I did a lot of soul searching within this, right? Because I was like, yo, niggas gonna think I'm just against Charles. You know what I mean? Because I probably should, if I'm gonna say this rule here, I should apply it there. You know what I mean? But you know what it is? I think I hold Charlie to a higher standard than most people. You feel what I'm saying? I just feel like, me personally, I like Charlie. I give him a hard time all the time. I always wish the other person would beat him. Everything. I do that all the time. And it's not because I don't like Charlie or nothing like that. I'm not trying to play him. I'm not trying to hop side of the fence. It's just that I hold him to another standard because I see all the potential this dude got. Now I just feel like, yo, man, he probably could wind up really being one, like in the top 3 best of all time. You know what I mean? If he just rise to, I guess, my own personal occasion that I wish he would rise to. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so I hold him to a high standard. I feel like he should never not have that energy. I feel like he should always have those bars because of how I know, when I listen to him, I know how he comes. You feel me? But when I talk about Hollow though, like, and I don't want nobody to take away from Hollow neither. Hollow's dope, yo. Hollow's always been dope. He's always been a character. I think it's mainly his character and his crowd control that gets him over there. Not to say he don't have bars, but I'm saying that's the his main dependent. You feel me? His the same technique that Charles has and making someone like them. You feel what I'm saying? I think that's what his thing is. You know what I mean? But and then you got that. I'm just gonna leave that alone. Then you got that third round where simple and plain, Charles was the better man, energy-wise, definitely bar-wise. Hollow did not rise to the occasion. He had some corny jokes. You know what I mean? He tried to do some corny joke stuff. They was kind of corny. Then he tried to win everybody back and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I ain't mad at him, but, know what I mean? He flat out lost that. He had some alright stuff in there, here and there, but, yeah, he straight lost the crowd. You know what I mean? He basically took angles and did things he shouldn't have did. You feel what I'm saying? And which didn't surprise me though. And I don't want nobody to think I'm hating on Hollow. Didn't surprise me that he did that. I've seen him do it before. I've seen him do it against Surf. Seen him every time he battles somebody. At some point he loses me. You know what I mean? Even though he's dope as hell, and I've said he's won some of these battles. You know what I mean?
Right.
I know I'm long-winded. I'm sorry.
You good? I understand.
You know what I mean?
So with an unbiased review from anybody, that battle is quote unquote debatable.
Yeah, it's
to a T.
debatable. That's what we said. You know what I mean? That's what I just said.
To a T.
Long-winded shit.
And your preference is your winner.
Exactly. Every single time, every day, man. That's what it is, though. You know what I mean? But I advise everybody,
go watch it, man.
Yeah, go watch that joint. When Smack release it. Go watch it. You know what I mean?
Sleep.
Just keeping it real. You know what I mean? And that's what it is all about, man.
Exactly.
All right, hold up. What time is it, man?
It's about
4:45.
We can talk about one more.
Yeah, we got one more before we go to a break. Which one you want to do now?
Let's talk about the 2-on-2 matchup.
Ha ha! Somebody told me you enjoyed that one too. Somebody told me that. All right, let's do it then. Let's do it. Who you want to go first?
Ooh. Okay, who went first? It was
man.
DNA and K-Shine.
And K-Shine, I think they did go first.
Okay, so
yes,
that was when they was going like a back and forth. They was on their Jada and Style shit.
Yup, Jada and Style
shit. So the first round about them. This about them. I felt. Let me get my words together. I liked it. I felt like it was like leapfrog. You feel me? And it was connecting. It wasn't the hardest as far as like them having a round, like specifically for them,
right.
Like a 3-minute round, just straight bars from them. But the way they was jumping back and forth, it was exciting.
Right, exactly.
So I'm like, all right, I could get used to the 2-on-2 battle vibe if it's like that. Now, it was bars. I don't think it lacked any energy because both of them are energetic.
Yeah.
And they had the crowd involved. It wasn't nothing too major, but it wasn't mediocre anyway. Like on the other flip side. So let's go to Saya Boy and John John. First round, they did it a little different. They let one person go, and then off a line he switched back in. Yeah. That's cool too. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. It's just it's preference. So, Saya. Okay, this is probably like one of my either first time or second time seeing him. This right here, his first round, his part of his first round, it was dope to me. I think he got some bars. Yes. He got a different way of swinging his fist. Yeah. I'm gonna say it like that. You feel me? Yes. It's unorthodox. I'm like, why they connecting from here and here? And then on top of that, his partner do the same thing. Like I feel like, see, a lot of people give John a hard time, right? But I feel like his punches is at different angles. Cause sometimes they don't connect, but then you play it back, you be like, that was actually hard. Like whether the crowd got it or not. Feel me? I listen for me, not for the crowd. So that round, I edged it. Cause they both did their thing on each end. Right. I edged it to K-Shine and DNA. Because of the simple fact they was jumping back in, they was connecting. Like it was a vibe. Right. And you couldn't not enjoy that, whether you liked them or not. They not in my top 5, but I was enjoying that. Right. I'm like, yeah, kick up. So, like I said, I edged that first round to them. I covered both of them, right? Let's go to the second round. Mm-hmm. All right. The second round, when DNA walked off, I mean, it was that was the second round? That was the second round. Yeah, it was the second round. Yeah. To me, okay, the bars. Wait, was that the round where Sean was on the ground? He was like, "What you doing, Sean?" Yeah, he was like, "I'm getting it ready." You feel me? Mm-hmm. Now, the beginning of their second round was tough, but I felt like it was losing energy until as soon as they got to that part. But even in between that, I feel like it wasn't as strong as the first round. I'm like, all right, okay, that's cool, but y'all better come back with the third on some tough shit, because. The second round for John and Saya, I think they took them. Like, you feel me? I felt like they energy, it just went down. It went down too much. Okay. I feel like they should have kept. And then they changed their style too. Like in the beginning, it was Styles and Jada type vibe. I feel like they switched it up a little bit. Who went first? Was it? I think it might have been DNA. DNA. So I feel like, I mean it. In my heart, it lost me. It wasn't bad, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't what I was looking for. I felt you was gonna kick up again. Like, what's up? But the bars, Saya coming from this way, then John coming from this way, I feel like it outmatched them. Okay. Second round. And the third was a good round too for both of them. But I'm gonna start with DNA and K-Shine. I think them, putting on a little that King thing and then the mob thing, it was cheesy at first, but the points and the angles they was getting to, I was like, Now, in the third round for John and Saya, I felt like John picked up Saya's slack, because I felt like Saya third wasn't, he wasn't reaching, but it wasn't what he was in the first, because he was kicking in the first. Even though he lost in the first, he was kicking in the first. His best round. Where I'm like, damn, who this boy right here? You feel me? So, like I said, on the other side, I feel like John picked it up for him, but it wasn't a good enough pickup, because I felt like the scheme that they put together with the King and Mobster thing, like I said, it'd be cheesy sometimes when you throw that on, but it's about what you say after you put that thing on. Right. So you put the doctor thing on, he kicked. You feel me? But when you put the King thing on, it wasn't as best as when you put the professor suit on, but he touched a surface that outweighed Saya's lack of his third round, and then John's pickup. And DNA too. He was kicking too. So to sum it all up, I got K-Shine and DNA 2-1. K-Shine DNA 2-1. Clearly. Like no debate. No debate.
Like they ain't wash them, but
it's clear you lost.
I got you.
Feel me?
And I'm gonna go same route with you. I felt like the back and forth thing was good. I thought like the Jada Styles great. That's how I think all tag team battles should be just like that. You know what I mean? I don't think they should be like how, you know, John and
Sai was doing it.
I don't think they should be doing it like that.
Yeah, because it'll mess up your vibe. Because I'd rather we take a L than you lack and me kick. That shit look bad.
Exactly,
it look bad. Like,
exactly.
Let's bounce off. Let's bounce off each other's vibe.
And let's put this thing together. Let's like really take time, get together, and write this and bounce back and forth. So my preference is for that to happen. You feel what I'm saying? One thing I didn't like though, I just felt like certain parts from DNA and from the what's the new thing they call themselves, NWX now and shit or whatever. But from DNA and K-Shine and them, I just felt like sometimes he was rushing. That's about Sean sometimes. I just feel like sometimes Sean rush. It's part of him though. Like it's his energy because you can tell he's a ball of fire. Yeah, he a ball of fire, yo. Like
what's good?
One of them little,
he cool
little
in regular
niggas.
person,
Yeah.
but when he on stage, he turned to K-Shine.
Yeah, he just be wilding.
He don't give you no space.
Exactly. So I kind of understand, but just like slow it down just a bit for me, man. I just feel like he should just slow it down a little bit for me. That's the only thing that I could take from them in that first round. Yo, they did everything else just like I like it. Second round, I meant to say second half when you got John and them. Yeah, like you said, Saya was wigging. Like Saya, I've always been up on Saya. I always said Saya. I've been seeing him since he was 1 of the 6 apart.
He be like, I'm the best.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna look at you.
He said he the best, nigga. Like I used to fuck with him heavy, yo. I wonder why he wasn't getting more battles. But sometimes, like you say, how you gotta listen for you, and then you be like later you see how he connects. You know what I mean? That's the thing. A lot of people don't catch him. Like you know what I mean? He really go over a lot of people's heads. But yeah, that boy nasty, yo, and he definitely tore it down. You know what I mean? John, that was John, I guess, first round. You know what I mean? Not to take from him, not to play him. He was just John that round and stuff like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? It was just, I mean, but like I said, besides Saya Wiggin, that was it. Like, it wasn't nothing special for me.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no. Damn. Hit that again. Damn, I don't even know how long I was like that, too. I'm mad. You know what I mean? But like I was saying, besides him Wiggin, besides Cyboy Wiggin in the first round, no, I mean, it wasn't nothing too exciting for me.
Yeah.
Then they came back. They did what they did. Second round. Like you said you felt like they went down some. I don't really feel like they went down none, but I felt like you felt for I guess Hollow. Like they just didn't take it to the next level. Like after that first round, you're supposed to go even harder, like second round, you know what I mean? Like, or even crazier. I felt like they didn't do that. But I definitely still gave the round to them, though. K-Shine and, I think it was a 3-0. That's why I'm saying that, you know what I mean? Just make a long story short, I think it was a 3-0. I still feel like it's just because the back and forth is my preference, man. Then the actual weight, and then let this person do a half a round, and then the other person do a half a round. That's just not for me. The bars was good though. The bars was good in that from both of them. Like if it was like a regular battle, the bars that Saya was using, like could have probably beat one of them other niggas. You know what I mean? Like DNA or K-Shine on a 1. You know what I'm saying? Could possibly. You know what I mean? Same thing with the second round. I felt like Saya was dope. He was the better of the two. You know what I mean? And but I just don't like the fact that they wasn't going back and forth. Then the third round, as you touched on, the angles was crazy. Like, you know what I mean? The snitch angle and all that, you know what I mean? Yo, that shit was remarkable. It was great angles. Then they brought the prop in for entertainment. Just killed the whole thing, man. That's facts, man. They just killed the whole thing. That was the one, like you said, that John did kick up. I just still don't think, either one. No round was enough to match the Styles P method, though. No round from the other two was good enough to match just the back and forth, no matter what they were saying. You know what I'm saying? It's just, to me, that's dope. It shows that They took pride in what they was doing. They cared about it, and they, you know what I mean. You want a 2-on-2, or this is how it should be done. You feel me? Not that I'm just gonna. They show that they can work together. They show their creativity. You know what I mean? Period, point blank. So I gave it 3-0. K-Sean and DNA, definitely, yo. I just want K to slow down a little bit sometimes, yo. That's my only gripe with K, man. He slow down sometimes, crazy. And my other gripe, as far as the other side, is for the actual people, you know, that spectate. Slow down and listen to Fireboy, man. He's way nicer than a lot of people giving him credit. You know what I mean? And that's just what that is, too. You know what I mean? But, yeah. You already know you tuned into the only show that matters. You know what I mean? That's the Bar Critic Show. We're going to go to a quick break. You know what I mean? Before I go to that break, let me give a shout out to my sponsors. You know what I mean? Definitely want to shout out Stereotype. Excuse me, Stereotype Kick Habit. You know what I mean? Go to stereotypeusa.com. You know what I mean? Order some clothes. You know how we do. You know what I mean? Also, you know what I mean? Zubis. Got to get your app store. Go to your app store. Download Zubis, ZHUBIS. Or you can also go to, domesticactivities.com. Download all game apps there. You know what I mean? It's my man, yo. He doing it big, yo. Having meetings with people from the Shark Tank, and he wasn't on the show. Like, get tuned, man. And of course, my #1 contributor, I got Bars Battle League. You know what I mean? I believe in June they got a card coming up, man. Salute to everybody that's involved in that. You know what I mean? You already know what it is, man. You tuned into the only show that matters, man. The Bar Critic Show, you heard?
Booking on the interstate, I'm bailing with them bricks. Cooking with the flour, hit me if you need the fish. Bottom of the knife, chop loaded, that's the ball game. Pussy, you a target and I barely ever miss. Fuck up on my dope pile. Fuck up on my dope pile. Fuck up on my dope pile. Fuck up on my dope pile.
Or you get tuned out. I wanna
breathe it, my thing in culinary. Either that or couldn't hit them courses. People bowling with them hammers, we gon' nail. Keep my pistol smoking like some candle soup. Trying to lock me up for child abuse, cause I was whipping babies in the daycare and pushed them up the stoop. Shopping with the scope, tell them niggas Merry Christmas, but it won't be Santa Claus, niggas sending through your roof. Catch a nigga hanging around the trap, he need to buy something. I'ma do the chicken dance with Flacco when them pies come. Pull up to the dock and park the fee up on the boat. Pussy nigga guarantee less than a kid, get you smoked. When that money coming, you and some of your niggas fall out. Hate it when you pull up to the venue with them cars out. All my diamonds, Blu-ray jeweler got me on some low shit. Ain't them killers with me, then the shoot ain't with no hoe shit. Booking on the interstate, I'm bailing with them bricks. Cooking with the flour, hit me if you need the fish. Bottom of the knife, choppers loaded, that's the ball game. Pussy, you a target and I barely ever miss. Fuck up on my dope pile. Fuck up on my dope pile. Fuck up on my dope pile. Fuck up on my dope pile.
Yeah, fuck up on my dope house. Where them niggas came from? Montega Jada, where you think I got the name from? Raised round the junkies, where you think I got my game from? Soon as the love stop,
that's when the pain comes.
We ain't selling bundles either, we just moving big shit. Trying to disappear with some work, get your wig split.
Taking this 15-minute break, man, with Tone Cop on the set.
It on the arm, then I need a little
interest.
Nah, you can't live with us. We don't want no visitors. People call us drug dealers.
I say we distributors.
Haters gon' hate, cause we keep making them sick of us. Keep making it hot, they gon' think about evicting us.
Booking on the interstate, I'm building with them bricks. Cooking with the flour, hit me if you need the fish. Bottom of the knife, choppers loaded, that's the ball game. Pussy, you a target and I barely.
Yo. Hey man, I see y'all got that season him dub here, man. Okay. Shout out to my boys, man.
Got 100 bitches on da-da-da. My money coming on. Got 100 bitches on da-da-da. My money coming on da-da-da. If a pussy nigga ever talking silly, bitch, I got them guns on da-da-da. If you a op, I don't fuck with ya. You never see me in a passenger. Got 4 cars on da-da-da. Don't make them shots, don't score da-da. Got 100 bitches on da-da-da. My money coming on da-da-da. If a pussy nigga ever talking silly, bitch, I got them guns on da-da-da. If you a op, I don't fuck with ya. You never see me in a passenger. Got 4 cars on da-da-da. Don't make them shots, don't score da-da. Sour Gang University, nigga. Don't make this shit turn to emergency, nigga. Say what you want, you ain't hurting me. Almost got back the fuck up off a burglar, you niggas ain't never been real, you a wannabe. Wannabe. Had bad bitches all on me like Jodeci. Spent 50 large on the whip, got me feeling clean. Don't need a wifey, just someone that's with this into. That necklace got you shaking like tambourine. Catch only ghosts like at church, but you in the streets. If you a sloth, then you know you my enemies. These bitches know what it is when we in the streets. I wanna glow up and get rich in industry. Catch me in foreign, I'm never, it's not that she double. Left on my shoes, got your bitch feeling it. Bitch, stop that, I'm chillin'. Like salt and pepper, I'm pippin'. Yo, main hoe straight digging. My whole squad strapped with it. Come crazy, you'll get digits. That laser beam come with it. Don't get no price tag on your fitted. My little brothers, they with it. Fucking with them, get you wrapped up like Christmas. You may have a missus, but now she's your exes. I pull up in foreigns, you pull up in taxis. Get money, I love it, you just up from alley. If you ain't with it, you better get with it. Cause this money be coming no da-da-da. If you ain't with it, you better get with it. Cause these shots they be screaming out. Goddamn.
All I gotta do is put my mind to this shit.
Goddamn.
All I gotta do is put my mind to this shit.
Goddamn.
All I gotta do is put my mind to this shit.
Goddamn.
Cancel out my ex, I put a line through that bitch. I like all my asses with 2 lines through them shits. Everybody tryna fuck it, but I'm fine with that shit. I never.
Mickey on the track.
Yeah, baby. Baby, won't you come my way? Got something I want to say. Can I keep you on my bed? But first off, I'ma start by saying this. All hands I speak, then you can take my bitch. And I'm too tired when I shoot, swear I won't miss. Baby, won't you come my way? Baby, won't you come my way? Baby, this is something you should know. I don't ever chase no hoes. Spotted you had that girl. Watch me pull out all this dough. Take you where you want to go. Flexing on your ex, I know. He ain't never take you out. Barely even left your house. How dare that nigga run his mouth when his pockets in a drought? The last single he put out didn't even make it out. And he dumb as hell, and I swear his ass don't think. And he disrespect 2 shots and I won't blink. Never really care what the fuck these niggas think.
What? I got deep pockets, I swear my shit's on.
And he mad as fuck, big Sue up all she sing. And he mad as fuck, big Sue up.
This that work right here. Hey monster, this that work right here, my dude.
Big Sue up, these niggas should be.
Tell her,
baby, won't you come my way? Got something I want to say. Can I keep you on my bed? But first off, I'ma start by saying this. I speak, then you can take my bitch. And I'm too tough when I shoot, swear I won't miss. Baby, won't you come my way? Baby, won't you come my way?
All I gotta do
What'd he say?
is put mind to this shit.
goddamn.
Cancel out my ex, I put a line through that bitch. I like all my asses with 2 lines through them shits. Everybody tryna fuck it, but I'm fine with that shit. I never mind, girl, that's just you. I know you work hard for your shit. You know they gon' hate, just don't play no part in that shit. They should call me James, cause I'm going hard in this bitch. We're just so much smarter than them. Maybe I just needed you around me. Drank a lot tonight, I know. She can drive your car and you can roll. Take you where you wanna go. First off, I'ma start by saying this. Goddamn.
Baby, won't you come my way? Got something I want to say. Can I keep you on my bed? But first off, I'ma start by saying this.
What?
Oh, hey.
can take my. Woo.
And I'm too tough when I shoot stones. Baby, won't you come my way?
Tone Cop on no set. Let's do it.
Thinking out loud, I must have $250,000 on me right now. Hard to make a song about something other than the money. Things I'm about to talking blunt and staying blunt. Pretty women, are you here? Are you here right now, huh? We should all disappear right now.
Tone Cop on the
Friends
set.
and you're getting in the car and you're coming to the house. Are we clear right now?
Huh? Let's do it.
Thinking out loud, I must have $250,000 on me right now. Hard to make a song about something other than the money. Things I'm about to talking blunt and staying blunt. Pretty women, are you here? Are you here right now, huh? We should all disappear right now. Look, you're getting all your friends and you're getting in the car and you're coming to the house. Are we clear right now, huh? You see the fleet, all the new things. Cop cars with the loose change. All white like a mood things. Niggas see me rolling and they mood change. Like a motherfucker. New floor, got a dozen of them. I don't trust you, undercover.
I could probably make some steps to the.
Fuck each other. Talking fillets with the truffle butter. Fresh sheets and towels, man, she gotta love it. Yeah, they all get what they desire from it. What? Tell them niggas we ain't. What? Tell them niggas we ain't hiding from it.
Singing out loud. Yeah, singing out loud. Singing out loud. Name a couple rappers singing out loud. Singing out loud. I can name a couple rappers by I can name a couple rappers by my style, but I ain't even tripping with stability with civic. Never really made it. Give a if you offended, man. That bus spitting. See a young win it. Eat your rappers up for dinner. Ooh, happy Thanksgiving. No Lord, I'm a top shotter. Block hotter, the cops got him. Promoters tryna holler, just tell him it's top dollar. I been cool in it. I'm through chillin'. A new villain. I'm a lieutenant. You dudes finish. I'm young Lennox. You a Mike Tyson. You bite. My flow nice. Just a bunch of left in the crowd. You all hype. Why the f*** is they minded? Mind on combat. Bar after bar. What you talking? Climb that. Nothing never lasted in a meal if I sign that. Try me with tumble or no palm that. I'm thinking out loud. I just wanna marry Angela and stay down. Yes, Miss Simmons, you get more than just a business. I am true to my religion. I can make your daddy proud, but I'm out that.
Success for us.
Man, I got a little bit of time, so let's have some fun in here.
All I talk about is money. That's all I know, you heard me? I got a bad bitch in my Chevy, selling Miley Cyrus in my brand new money collar. I got that Justin Bieber, please believe it. $250,000 hanging on my collar. $500,000 in my duffel bag. Now I'm riding in my Cadillac.
Tone Cop on the set. Bar Creeks Radio Show, man. Hey, Monster, what you know about this?
Okay, my dirty, my brick clean. I'm riding dirty, my clean. She talk dirty, but her mouth clean. Them MC Hammer, I'm about cream. I got 30 cars, whole lot of dancers. I take them everywhere. I'm MC Hammer, started selling. I'm too legit to quit. When it's hammer time, I'm pulling out the stick.
Ships of an alien source are approaching from the sky. Radio contact has been attempted but cannot be established. Instructions are to prepare for an attack by an unknown enemy.
You know who this is. It's your boy Monster, that slick talk boss. You're tuned into the only show that matters, the Bar Critic Show. This is NFPRadio.com, non-fiction radio. You can hear me every Saturday, 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You either tune in or you're getting tuned out. I want to salute that boy G, my girl Lois Lane, and of course everybody out there, all the supporters for non-fiction radio and the battle rap community. Let's get it, y'all.
You already know what it is. It's your boy Monster, Slick Talk Boss. Yo, I'm up over there.
Saint still in the
Everything
building.
up there?
Yeah, we good. We good.
All right, St. Chris in the building. Look, man, we're gonna jump right into it. You know what I mean? We're gonna go right into this one. I like this one too. This is one of the favorite of the ones that I put on the list today. Keeping it real. Math Hoffa versus Chilla Jones. Now I'm gonna start this one off, yo. Peep this now. Let's all be real. Nobody really thought to make this ever happen.
I never would have thought of this matchup.
Exactly, yo. I'm like, who wants to put this together? And lately, a lot of these kind of ones has been the pretty good battles I've been noticing, man. And basically, from what I understand, at least unless they lying within the battle, that it was supposed to have been somebody else, and this was last minute, I guess, because the other person had to back out for whatever reasons or whatever. And boom, that was it. Like, this is dope, though. This battle was dope to me. I'm gonna be real. I like Math Hoffa and what he stands for from when I read him from his battles or whatever. Not to say I always like his battles. You feel me? We all know the stuff that, has been happening in Math, battle career that's not so good or whatever. But like, overall, I believe he's just a person trying to get his grind off of what he loves, though, and that's just what it is. And I'm fucking with this Math Hoffa I seen that day, though. I thought he was a character, man. As normal, though. When he battled, he's very funny and stuff like that. So anyway, though, what I'm noticing, though, I like a lot of people that's either a bully or funny. Know what I mean? Because I like Suge because he come with the bully style. But anyway, that's another.
We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about that for sure. But this is how we do it. All right. When he started off, because he started it off, I believe, right?
Math went first.
Math, right?
First, yep.
So when he started off, I was listening. I was like, "Oh, all right." Now, I'm thinking like whatever he has in store is not going to match up to what I anticipate lyrically. That's going to come out of Chilla's mouth, because I respect Chilla Penn. I haven't always liked him when he raps though. Sometimes he's been boring, yada yada. Everybody knows this stuff. You know what I mean? He overdraws out stuff sometimes. Sort of like me when I talk. You know what I mean? But it's all good. You know what I mean? This Joker, Math, like his charisma, his style of bars, and his whole format that he had in battling was good enough to go up against the lyricism that came in that first round from Chilla. And Chilla was dope. Like, his energy was up. He wasn't dragging too much. He wasn't, plain Jane with it. Like, he had a nice energy. He had a decent for Chilla. He had a great performance. You know what I mean? And it was hard for me to call the first. It's definitely a preference for the first round, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not even going to say who I think won the first round yet. We're going to go back to it. You know what I mean? But I felt like, he came in, he did his thing. Because, at this point, basically, the reason why I'm going to tell you why I think who last, because at that time I was like, oh, this match is kind of going together. I'm trying to balance out the match itself after I watched the first round. So, boom, second round came in. Was it the second round that I felt like... Was it? Hold up. Was it the second round that I felt like he lost a little steam?
Who, that Chilla?
No. Math himself. Is it the second or third? But I think it's the second. He lost a little steam. What in my opinion, I could be dead wrong. Just my opinion, the way I observed it, the way it looked at me, it's like he might even have been worried himself how this matchup was going to be, if people was going to like him and his personality and his crowd control over a Chilla that has stepped up his performance and got all these great bars. You know what I mean? It seemed like he might have been nervous. Maybe he wasn't. But that's what it seemed like to me, and it felt like at one time it made him a little shaky, so he shook it off, and then boom, jumped back in his bag. You know what I mean? And I think that happened in the second round, if I'm not mistaken. But overall, I think Chilla had a better second. My bad. I think overall Chilla had a better second round. My bad. Now, Chilla's second round. As far as bar for bar, most times it's gonna be Chilla anyway. But as far as bar for bar, with his energy level, so forth and so on, I felt like definitely outdid Math Hoffa's at that time. You know what I mean? I felt like Math, like I said, he fell off just a slight bit for a little while. To me, that hurt everything. You know what I mean? To see a discomfort in him, in my opinion. And boom. So I took from him for that. So that's why I gave Chilla the second round. Now I'm going to go back to the first round. Now, based off of that second round, I deducted points from Math in the first round. Because he fell off in the second round and he showed discomfort. You know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, the first round must have been a fluke. Not to say it was a real fluke, not like he ain't nice, not like he don't destroy shit. Not like that, but just this type of battle, because right now we're trying to see if a person that's known to be very lyrical is going to be able to compete with someone that's a more so crowd control with bars than someone that's just extra lyrical. You know what I mean? So that's just how I tallied it up. Now, when the third round came into play, I felt like the demeanor changed with Math. Like he almost felt that he was like a little bit shaken in the second round, and he had to go ahead and redeem himself or whatever, so to speak, for lack of a better way of saying it. And so when the third round came, I felt like he actually, stepped it back up and did his thing. Again, my preference is still again went back to Chilla Jones with performance. Chilla Jones with performance.
It's classic.
It's classic. It can beat like almost everybody out there. Chilla Jones with performance, because he's going to have all the bars as necessary. He's going to have it. As long as he's not dragging everything out, he's going to have everything that's needed to destroy, or now I don't want to say destroy, but just win against like 99% of the battle rappers in battle rap. You know what I mean? So and I felt like he showed that. I was definitely anticipating for him to really lose, because I was afraid that Math was going to just outshine him with all the energy and stuff like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's how I thought it was going to go down. You know what I mean? But in my opinion, he 3-0'd him, man. He 3-0'd him. Not like he washed him. Yeah. I just edged it to him based on that he wasn't going too long. He did everything I wanted him to always do.
He came out.
Exactly. He did everything I wanted him to do, and I was happy. He could probably really might have lost one of those rounds or something like that. But maybe. I was so happy that he was doing it like I always wanted him to do it. Yeah. That I was like, all right, this nigga won this round. He won this round. He won this round. You feel me? And that's how that's how I see it. You know what I mean? Now how you draw it up?
I'm gonna spin off, I won't even go through the rounds. I'm gonna just spin off what you said. I believe he did 3-0 them. As far as Math's energy throughout the whole thing, it's there. It definitely is. But like you said, it's a preference thing. I was never big on somebody that was more energetic than having skill. It got to be some type of balance. I'm not saying Math is like not nice, but his vibe, I just, it's a preference thing. Right. And then I like Chilla. I feel like he definitely do be slowing everything down.
Too much.
Slower than conceited. You feel me? So I feel like you said, he definitely stepped up. I feel like it was because he battled Math. I felt like he knew Math wasn't going to outbar him clearly. So he said, why not step that energy up? Why not stretch everything, because I'm stretching against Math? Like, you feel me? Math isn't the the schemer. He isn't the super punch after punch. He just aggressive, and he got a little lead up to the bars here and there. Like I said, I'm just going off my preference. I think Chilla did his thing, man. I think that he was in rare form. He did what he had to do.
Definitely.
He kept his composure against Mav because a lot of people can't. People be a little iffy with Mav on the stage.
No doubt.
We know his history.
No doubt.
And I just like the way that he mentioned. It's one bar. He was like, they came here for punchlines, not punches. You feel me? Like, you feel me? Like, it's just little shit. Now that's not a heavy bar from Chilla, but for him to be more, I felt like he was comfortable.
Right.
Not too comfortable, but he was comfortable that
right.
he was gonna kick some ass. Feel what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So, I don't got too many words on this battle. I felt like it was kind of one-sided. Not to take anything from Mav, but Chilla was edging him every round.
Edging round, yeah. That's how I feel, too. And like I said, I think it was just because I finally got Chilla to do everything. Not me that I really got him, but he finally did everything.
You put the bug in his ear.
Know what I mean?
You did that. You did that.
Just do it like this.
I'm telling you, B, you do this, you gonna be good.
Actually, if you watch any of my, previous ones when I talked about it, you know what I mean, he definitely would have learned from it.
From the slick talk bars.
But yeah, I definitely F with him, man, because of that, though.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? And not to take from Mav, I definitely don't want to take from Mav.
Yeah.
I don't know him personally, but I like Mav for a lot of other reasons, man, based on what he does, as far as entertainment performance-wise and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I F with him heavy though on the low, but this one I just feel like my preference was that boy Chilla. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. So what else was we supposed to talk about?
I believe it was a Tech and shotgun battle. Was it one rounder?
Yeah, that one rounder. Yeah,
see, let's just get this out the way. Let's get that out the way.
Knock that out.
Okay.
Here you go.
Suge.
Okay.
I don't know, man. Suge been losing me lately, bro. I ain't gonna front. Like Suge, he my nigga, but he been losing me lately, bro. I feel like them verses. Notice I said verses. I feel like they wasn't for that battle. I feel like he just be. I don't know. Suge, he just got to do better. I think that's how I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna get too deep. I feel like he got to do better. His bully role was always there. Mm-hmm. But I feel like he needs something to add to that. He got to flip it a little more because he's not going to last too long with just bullying niggas. You feel me? He got bars here. I'm not saying Suge is ass. I'm not saying he's the least best in Jersey. I'm not saying any of that. Everybody got an opinion on that. What I'm saying is I feel like he need to step it up if he going to keep battling. You feel me? Because there's young men, there's young boys out here that's ready to take down a tall tree.
Facts.
Now, on the Tech 9 side, Tech 9 is a fan favorite, whether he's...
Oh, my bad, y'all.
Brief intermission.
No doubt.
Okay, he's a fan favorite to me. He's not the most lyrical. He doesn't have the best performance, but the way he structures his persona on stage, I feel like Tech got this thing where even if you're not messing with what he's saying, he know how to be on that stage and control the building for some reason. Like I said, he's not the best he's not the best anything. But I feel like he got a certain tactic that edges him some of his battles.
Right.
None of Suge nor Tech has like the best anything to me. But for Tech, I feel like just Tech won him over. As far as performance, he was aggressive. He a little shorter than Suge, but I feel like he brought enough to beat Suge, and it was a one-rounder. Yeah. Was it a last-minute thing, or was it just a one-rounder?
I really don't know.
Won't know the behind-the-scenes story, but I feel like that was, to me, that wasn't for the love, for the love of battle rap. I feel like that was more of a yeah. I felt like it went downhill for me. It's
definitely possible that could have been just for a check. And I hate those check battles, man.
Yeah.
They don't show any hunger. Don't show, you know, what people do want, don't want. It don't show the right energy. You know what I mean?
I wasn't really feeling the battle. That's why I was like, yo, let's just breeze through this real quick because I feel like it could have been more energy on both parts.
Yeah, on both parts, definitely.
And it could have been a 3-rounder, but if it was, it couldn't have been that long of rounds. And it would have just, it had to been a bar fest. They had to come with the bars, man.
Well, what I want to start off saying is that somebody said that
what's that? What was that?
Suge was recycling mixtape bars in that shit.
Heard about that. I didn't want to say. That's why I said verses.
I feel you. Yeah,
I said verses.
I
felt like they might have been recycled. I don't listen to Suge like that, but as I was listening, I felt like he was extra comfortable saying those bars.
Right.
Like they rose from somewhere else. But I mean, maybe not. Maybe. But whatever the case is, I still felt like if he was gonna use the mixtape bars, he should use the other mixtape bars. If they putting a stamp on it like that.
Right.
But if he did it, he didn't. I just still feel like the battle deserved more.
Right. I actually didn't do my research to check the bars out, but I seen it out there though. I seen the tweets and I seen a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, and I said I was gonna do the investigation because I'm the type of dude that fight with people all the time over Suge. Like I'm like I support Suge. Like I'm
Jersey.
Exactly.
Jersey.
Bully bars, you know what I mean? Y'all
That's why I keep it real with Suge. I had to just
mean?
keep it real with him. If you listening, I hope you was listening, man.
No doubt.
I just had to keep it real with you, bro.
No doubt. But this is the first time you probably gonna like you gotta take a picture of me right now, cause I'm saying it too.
Because
like,
I know you.
Yeah.
I know you.
Nah, Suge, this wasn't a good look at all, man. This wasn't a good look. Whether you did those verses or whether there was really written battle rap bars, I don't even know. I'm afraid to know. But I'm just gonna say, nah, you could have did way better than this, man. Even for a check. Know what I mean? You could have definitely did way better than this, man. Feel me? And I understand how it go. You know what I mean? But you got some other checks doing stuff like that too if it's real. You know what I mean? So that's what everybody got to really think about. Like you always got to, this got to be your last battle or your best battle every single time.
Treat it like your last, man.
Exactly, yo. You got to get the bread. If you really want to do it, get a check, then stay consistent and you'll always get a check. You know what I mean? And that's just what that is, man. So I definitely don't co-sign Suge this go around. This probably the first time a person gonna be like, yo, he ain't co-sign Suge, yo.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely,
oh my damn.
You out here, my G. Oh,
let me see.
All right, man. I feel sad right now.
Let's bring it up.
Yeah, let's lighten the mood. This is what I want to do.
Yeah.
I want to ask you right now, who are you?
Well, I'm St. Chris. I'm a man of many hats. I got a fro. That's my first hat.
I feel you.
I'm an artist. I go by St. Chris, as I just said. You can follow me on all social media. SXINT CHRIS. That's SoundCloud, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and whatever else social media you got. But who am I? I feel like I'm this soon to be man trapped. No, I feel like I'm a soon to be man that has a I want to say a certain type of mindset. Now me saying that, I feel like it's more to life than just moments. You feel me? Because moments build up life. I feel like we work for a reason. We all down here for a reason.
Right.
From the engineer all the way to the DJ and everybody in between. Right. I think different. I always try to better myself along with bettering other people because I feel like it's gonna come back in the long run. But as far as me being an artist, I feel like I'm an all around artist. I touch on certain topics. I can make certain songs that, you know, people quote unquote turn up to, but that's not really my vibe. Like I keep it 100. Like you won't catch me making music like that. I make music that however I'm feeling, it get reflected on the track. Whether it's a smooth song, whether it's straight bars, whether it's a smooth like whatever, it don't matter to me. I feel like I go off of feeling because I don't express it to the world. I only express it in my environment that I'm comfortable in.
Right.
Until I'm ready to express it to the world.
Right.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build up all this emotion and feeling and make it something that somebody can relate to one day. You feel what I'm saying? Whether it's what I've released previously or what my mind is getting me ready for to release.
Right.
So that's pretty much me. You feel me?
Well, you said you're an artist now. now being an artist,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, and being from this environment that you're speaking on, and you know, being in the close knit environment that you're speaking on.
Correct.
Like, what are the influences around you, or that have been around you, you know, that give you your inspiration?
Okay.
To, you know,
I got a couple of things.
Making St. Chris, you know.
Well, I feel like life made me, first of all. Like, that's a generic term that everybody uses, but what I mean by it is that the things I see, the things I go through, I feel like it shaped my words before they come out. So, damn, what was the question again, bro?
Basically, what
made me,
you,
what makes me, okay.
What makes you, like, what inspires you, or whatever.
Now, as far as people, I feel like, of course, you know, the family, especially my mother, you know, mother went through a lot. You know, I'm not going to sit here and tell the same story. But what I mean by it is, whatever she did and go through, it regenerates back to me to the point where it gives me a motion to do certain things.
Right.
It put me in motion. And as far as people outside of the family, as far as artist-wise, before I even get to an artist, I feel like battle rap influences the way I spit. Because I watch it and I enjoy it. And it's a couple of people that always say, when you gonna get in the ring?
Me.
Which is one of them. I'm like, I mean, I could, but I feel like I ain't gonna be doing it for me yet. I'm not ready for that. I could write some shit and probably kill somebody, but I'm not ready for that as far as me.
Right.
I don't want to do it. I feel like it'll be a forced thing, and it might not turn out how I wanted it to turn out. So battle rap, as far as like the way it's structured, the way people structure their words, like the way they bring certain things in, you feel me? I take that in consideration to my music, because it's all about how you present something. In battle rap, they click it or they there, and it's either one take or not. You feel me?
Right.
It lets you see how much somebody perfected something or studied something. It's like, well, damn, if you in the booth writing it, taking your time, it should just be as powerful. You feel me? So I put that, I intertwine the two. I love battle rap. I'm not gonna battle rap yet. I might in the future. It's a big possibility, especially the things that the people I deal with,
right,
and the things I go through. Of course, you feel me? I feel like it'll be something that'll come either next year or the year following.
So what's good? I can get that first look? Or nah.
I mean,
nah.
If you catch me at the right time, you definitely can get it. You definitely can.
I ain't mad at that.
But as far as artists, I listen to a lot of not old stuff. I listen to 90s stuff, straight like that. I even asked shout out to Tubbs Kruger, that's Wednesday Night Mixtape 8 to 10. I was like, yo, before he went on, I'm like, yo, give me some music to listen to right now. Name like 10 artists right now. He gave me. Started shooting them. Wrote them down, and I've been listening to them all week. Now, not to say that I've been not listening to them, but touching up on them. Like, he gave me, you know, he said, yo, go listen to some Scarface. Go touch back up on Big L. Go touch back up on Old Mob Deep, you feel me? Stuff like that. So I'm like, all right, it's not like I've never heard these people, but I wasn't listening. I heard the song. I'm like, oh, yeah, I know that song. I wasn't listening, though. Now, when I listen, it's a whole different vibe.
Right.
Because I'm making it my energy. Like, all right, they was doing this, so it's just an energy thing to me. I go off of energy and feeling. Always. You feel me?
That's what it is.
Like, I never try to motivate myself. I let things motivate me.
That's deep. I like that. So, like,
yep.
This machine called St. Chris, what's behind this machine? Like, who else involved besides Chris himself, St. Chris himself? Who else is involved in the machine that's going to bring forth, you know, that icon, yo? Because I believe, yo, before we go, I believe that, like, your bar setups and, you know, the way you structure your stuff, like, it does matter. You know, it does remind me of battle rappers, man. It's like you grab things like all the way from the left and then make it go with, you know, something over here and like and it makes perfect sense, but you just don't be like, yo, you ain't think to grab something from there to put, you know, you don't think to grab something from the fridge and put it and then grab something from the oven unless you're ready to cook. You know what I mean? And
see, that's the thing. I'm glad you pointed that out because one of my closest critics, shout out to the bar critics, but one of my closest critics is one of my, I don't want to say childhood because he's a grown man, and you know, I just got out of my childhood. Right. So throughout my childhood, you know, from probably 16 to now, is this guy named Tyree, but I call him Stress. That's by his rap name. He rapped too. He would, from 16 to now, like he always tell me, you dope, but I'm gonna be the person to tell you what you need to do better or what I didn't like, because I don't, honestly, I hear this whole St. Chris thing. I hear, yo, he tough, da 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 da. I hear it. Right. I ain't listening to it though, because there's people out there that's gonna hit me and be like, he alright. That's what I'm listening to. Oh, he alright. Right. Well, let me kick up. Right. You feel me? I listen to the doubt, because that's what motivate me. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. That motivate me. I feel like, oh, you was alright. Like, nah, I want to hear that. So my next shit gonna be alright again, with some sarcasm in it. You feel what I'm saying? Give it to them the way they want it. Since I ain't do it that way that time, I'm gonna do it this way. So he always critiquing me. He would say he said I'm too complex. He said that's my biggest flaw, but I feel like that's my biggest. I turn my flaw into my precious gem. I feel you. Cause since I'm rapping too complex, somebody catching on. You caught on. He catches on, but he's saying that the world not gonna catch on.
The average joker. Damn.
I'm like, hold on,
my bad.
I feel like he says the world not gonna catch on. I'm like, all right, they're gonna catch on later. That's why it's a delay. That's why they be like, you'll get it when the tape come out. You get it when the video come out. No doubt, like I see Surf say that, Casita say that. You gonna get it when it come out. As you keep playing it back, like it's like a Hov and Nas song. We could play Reasonable Doubt or Illmatic or It Was Written or whatever you want to pick out the crate, and we gonna hear a bar like he said that. Mind you, it came out 94, 96. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he said that.
I still catch gems to this day, and I've been listening to it since then. You feel me? So,
and I'm like, and I'm listening to Hov on Reasonable Doubt. This man was super complicated. If you was an average Joe, you'd be like, who the fuck? Like, if you didn't know who Hov was, you might call him ass because he too complex for you. If you ain't know who Hov was, everybody know who Hov is. But if you was to come from a country on the bottom that never heard music before, I'm like, what you think it is? They listen to rap, but they never heard Hov. They're gonna be like, what the fuck? So I feel like the complexity is my precious gem. Yeah, and he keeps telling me, he like, yo, bro, you gotta dumb it down a little bit. I'm like, hell no.
I've heard a lot of people say that too, just to help people. But I think
because I'm scared. I'm scared of that. I'm scared of dumb it down.
Hold on, let me just say this. Go ahead. I think you using it as your precious gem. Like, I think you are like you're fine tuning it where your complexity is gonna be, not that you dumbed it down, but it's not gonna be as complex.
I understand what you mean.
I'm saying, like, because you keep
molding
it. Yeah, you keep molding it. So be like, yo, the spaces that was kind of left in it before where they could slip through and not catch it, you're closing them. It's not like you're dumbing them down, but you just becoming sharper. Yeah. You saying what you mean much sharper. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So you closing any gaps that they might miss it. You feel what I'm saying? And that I believe.
I agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
I just definitely like F with your music. F with your bars. Forget your music. I don't care. You know what I mean? You can take the beat away. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? So
that's how I started anyway, though. Because, like I said, I didn't start at 16, but that's when I came out. Like, you feel me? Like, I was more comfortable. Like, I rap. Like, I wouldn't tell nobody, but I told the same person that criticized me throughout my whole life. Mm-hmm. As soon as I said I rap, he said spit. As soon as it, like, so without a beat molded me. So that's why I feel like bars is key. You feel what I'm saying? So
definitely, you definitely got them, bro.
Because that's the only thing they're gonna listen to when they say freestyle. They only listening to you. They not listening to the beat behind you that meshes so fine with you.
No doubt.
They listening to the words that's coming out your mouth, man.
No doubt. And even though I said take the beat away and I fucks with you right then and there, you still got the formula though. You know how to jump on and ride it. You know what I mean? Do what you got to do on beat too, though. You know what I mean? Your own way. You got your own swagger on it. You know what I mean? Whatever.
There we go.
Definitely appreciate it, yo. And I don't bring people on my show unless they battle rap related. You know what I'm saying? But I reached out to you because in my head, you're more than battle rap related. Like, because you got what I listened. I left music alone because I needed bars. I got tired of just like somebody just saying some good shit with a nice melody, you know what I mean, with a nice beat. I got tired of that shit, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I gravitated to bars, man, to battle rap. And you definitely got that. You're one of the few people that I hear that make music, quote unquote, that actually have bars in their music. You know what I'm saying? And it is very unique, you know, thing for these days. So I definitely had to bring you in. Plus, like, you're around battle rappers and, you know, companies and all that stuff all the time anyway. So that's what you do anyway on the low. So, you know what I mean? You the man behind the man that's behind the man. You feel me?
There we go.
That's how we do it. You feel me? But, yo, I definitely want to show you that I definitely appreciate you. Especially when you be playing the repeat shows for me.
You already, man. Just trying to get them on time. Just trying to get them on time, baby.
All right. And I just wanted to show you that appreciation, man. But, like, how can we direct people to you? You know, your SoundCloud, what you got?
I got them. Well, if you want to find me, it's Sxint Chris. St. Chris, you know, it's just a X instead of the A. And that's for everything. Everything from my stage name to my SoundCloud to my Twitter, my Instagram, my Reverb Nation, my YouTube. And anything I didn't create yet is going to be up there too. My email, sxintchris@gmail.com.
I got you.
Everything St. Chris, man.
Yeah, I need y'all to get familiar out there, man.
Please do.
And this dude needs to jump in the ring, man.
I told him 2016 or 2017. But if I feel great and I feel like I'm ready, it's gonna happen 2016.
What you think? Like, what you need, man? What you need to feel good, man? Come on, man.
I got a lot on my plate, so I feel like I don't want to limit myself because I'm not trying to lose if I start battling. I'm keeping it 100. I'm coming for everybody.
I feel you.
Like everybody.
I feel you,
like
baby.
even like, you know how they say Jersey don't battle Jersey? I would do it.
I feel you.
Even my colleagues, like, what's good, but I'm not even at that level yet because I'm not ready for me to do that yet.
Right.
But when it do happen, and of course I'm not going to get the super name, it's going to take extra long for that.
Okay.
But throughout them battles, I'm going to try to craft something that nobody ever crafted before. I'm popping everybody's head off, you feel me?
No doubt.
That's how if I really want to battle rap, that's why I'm not ready yet, because I don't got the killer instinct for battle rap yet. I got the killer instinct for music, not for battle rap yet. You know what I mean?
It ain't about the skill. You just want to get that.
Because I lost the love for battle, not battling, like me even trying to battle, because back in when I was younger, high school, it was like senior year. It was, you know, it's senior year, niggas chilling. So it's of course, it's everybody do something in school besides they work. So it was this other cat. He was kind of fresh with his bars. And then, you know, we cool peoples, but throughout the year, like, he said something to me, like, he was like, yo, I'll kill you. Like, I said, what? No, you won't. So I was like, all right, let's set it like some real battle shit, because we both watch URL. I'm like, let's do it at the end of the year. I'm going to give you more than enough time. And it never happened. So that made me lose the urge to battle because of that. Because the niggas backing out. I had 3 rounds, like 5 minutes each. And it was going to be in the school in the back hallway. It was going down. It was going to go down. Like, you feel me?
Murder that nigga, huh? Oh, man.
I still got some of the bars, but that's like in my notes from like 2011, 12, you feel me?
No doubt.
So that's why I lost the love to battle. But as I keep watching them now, it's coming back.
Man.
It's coming back.
Well, I want to invite you to come through, man, be my guest critic, man, a couple more times with me during the course of the summer.
Hey, man, just throw me some more battles and we can talk. Throw me some more battles.
Do it, man. But look, yo, you tuned in to the only show that matters.
Yeah,
The Bar Critic Show. The boy St. Chris came out to bless me.
What up?
You know what I mean? DJ Tone.
Shout out to Tone Cabo, man.
Let's get it, yo. And I am the Slick Talk Boss Monster, you heard? Stacks on the side, you know what I mean? Let's get it, yo.
ain't too late. It ain't too late. You trying to spit some bars? You don't need no beat, man. No beat. Acapella. You gonna do that acapella, man?
Testing 1 2 1 2.
Let me hear.
All right, yo, look. I hope y'all wasn't trying to go nowhere, man.
Yeah, I'm back.
My man about
we
to
back already. We got them bars for you. Yo, hit that right there for me before you get
I got
going.
you.
Know what I mean? Yo, but look, we got these bars coming at you, man. Know what I mean? You want to do them acapella?
Yeah. That acapella.
Yo, I almost forgot to grab my bars, man. We got to let these bars fly. Yo,
Man, shout out to Monster, man. The Slick Talk bars,
man.
What I
mean?
Shout out to my boy Stack. Shout out to my boy, man. All right, he said, hey, yo, Samad, how about we just toast to the gods? Allah, Hova is Nas. They need an assist to make it tight. It's no more plies. A man back. Oh yeah, I tend to stay inside where I reside. Right. On the joint, spitting that shit to the Mike Brown. If she lovely, it's cheaper to keep her. Knock the price down. Let you hear the vision. Just notice the nice sound. Bilingual bars. They love the way that the sight sound. Wait. No Hot 97. This Ether 94. This for my roots, and I'm equivalent to Scott Storch. Cadence clean lady. Come and marry my groom. You dealing with a King Tut. Get stuffed and buried in tombs. Men in Black Flash. No, you won't remember a thing. Your father died. You was never really considered the king. Rest in peace. We all got a sunrise and sunset. Whole bunch of Nikes, but we all begging for one check. Clean the wax out. Studio prisoner. I just max out. Got it screaming Ricky. Every time I pump that back out. Retro soul. I died before. Now I'm back out. Mission statement. I just submitted. Surrender. Tap out. Survived off tap water. We all great in that order. By the way, yo, my name is Sxint, and it's the intervention. I don't play those games arcade. We got a different system. Feel me?
Nah.
What up?
You gonna give me some more?
Man, we ain't done.
All right. Let me see what I got.
Give me one more.
Let me see. Let me. He said, I'm the bane of naught, on track, train of thought, dead already, you remain a corpse, I can't iterate, well I hate the fourth, break the fourth wall, if they support y'all, reach out for a cliff break, for now, I'm done with the mixtape, so let me show you what I should take, my time, notes, Obama, votes, ruler of the world overruled by senates, talking all plaque, let me find you a dentist, get the record straight, decline by Guinness, down and out, still getting through the fall, automatically getting through the y'all. Yes, I'm in the voodoo, boy, I stick it through your doll. Man, the West Destiny, yes, I'm appalled.
They call me Broadway, and it's an thing, of course. You're now rocking with the Bar Critic Show on Non-Fiction Radio. Gotta love it.